All, welcome to the latest vlog from the Sheffield Rovers. Tonight is the big one. FA Cup 4th round. We entertain Premiership team Crystal Palace. Could there be an upset on the cards? Let's get there and find out. Come on, Rovers! So we look at the league tables. Even though it's the FA Cup, we'll still look at the league tables. Doncaster Rovers sit in 3rd place in League 2. A slip up in midweek against Chesterfield has dropped us down to 3rd place. Crystal Palace currently sit 12th position in the Premiership. Crystal Palace are doing the usual Premiership thing, finishing mid-table. They never really challenged for Europe. They never really look like getting relegated. Just a standard Premiership club. So next up, we look at the road to round 4. Obviously, Crystal Palace being a Premiership club only came in on the 3rd round, so they've only played one match where they beat Stockport County 1-0 at home. Doncaster Rovers started in round 1 away at Barrow, where we won 1-0. We then in the 2nd round travelled to Kettering Town, where we won 2-1 after extra time. And the 3rd round was obviously my first vlog at Hull City, where we won 5-4 on penalties. Let's see what round 4 brings. So we look at connections. We've got one from each side. For Doncaster Rovers, Robert Street. He came through the Crystal Palace youth team, so he's got quite a lot of connections with Crystal Palace. He's said in his interview he knows a lot of the players, so I'm sure he'll be trying to get one over on them. Let's hope he can get some goals for us tonight. As for Crystal Palace, the other connection they've got is probably the 3rd choice goalkeeper. He very rarely plays. But Remy Matthews, he was on loan from Norwich to Doncaster Rovers in the 2015 season. I think he only played about 9 times for Doncaster Rovers, but that's your connections. So now we move on to predictions. Can Doncaster Rovers do what Plymouth did yesterday to Liverpool and cause an upset? Or will Premiership class tell? I personally think, in all heart, I think Crystal Palace will outdo us tonight. I can't see Crystal Palace playing a weakened side. I think they'll put quite a strong side out, and I think they'll overdo us. I'm gonna say 3-1 to Crystal Palace. For Doncaster Rovers goal scorer today, I will say Rob Street. Hopefully he can score past his former club. We'll see how it happens. As always, here is Millie's predictions from today's game.
I don't have a prediction because I can't predict it, but I would really like Donny to go through and win, but we are playing a Premiership team, but you never know, anything can happen, and that's the FA Cup for you.
So we have arrived at Eco Power Stadium. It's a bit of a different view from us today. We usually sit on the south stand behind the net. Today we're on the west stand. They're the away fans. Obviously it's still very early, it's not many in yet. It will be full by come quarter to kick-off time. Let's see what can happen. Come on, Rovers! The team lineups are in. There's 4 changes from Doncaster Rovers from the defeat at Chesterfield. A few due to injury. Tom Anderson has come in for McGrath. George Broadbent has come in for Charlie Crew. Billy Sharp has come in for Joe Ironside. And Ethan Ennis has come in for Patrick Kelly. Like I say, a few of them are down to injury. Others might be just fresh legs. As for Palace, they only make 3 changes from the win at Old Trafford, where they beat Man United 2-0 at the last weekend. Their changes are: in goal, Turner comes in for Henderson, Wharton comes in for Sarr, and Devaney comes in for Lerma. There's no Eze in the squad, so we'll see what happens. Half time at the Eco Power Stadium. It's currently 1-0 to Crystal Palace. I'm not sure how, because we are by far the better team. They've had one chance. They brought the referee with them. Absolutely appalling referee. But they're 1-0 up at half time. We'll see what second half brings. Full time at the Eco Power Stadium. Doncaster Rovers 0, Crystal Palace 2. It's one of them games where I'm not sure how it was 2-0, because I actually thought Doncaster were the better side. They played some nice passing football, but in front of goal they were shocking. And they definitely brought referee back, took referee with them. The referee was really biased for Crystal Palace, gave them absolutely everything. Every time he got the ball near their goal, it was a free kick. It says it all really when their man of the match were probably their goalkeeper. If we were fully fit 11, if we were McGrath playing at the back, and I think if Joe Ironside had been fully fit, I think it'd have been a lot closer game. I think we would have probably given him a game. Man of the match today for me, I'm going to give it to Joe Oluwu. I thought he was outstanding at the back. He cut so many chances out and probably prevented them scoring quite a few more. So yeah, man of the match for me, Joe Oluwu. Now we're back home. Here as always is Millie's thoughts on the game.
I thought, even though we didn't have a fully fit 11, I still think we were the better team, and the ref didn't help, and he were giving all the free kicks to Palace and not us. But we're out of the FA Cup now, and his main focus is getting promoted in the league. So come on, my man of the match would be Jack Senior. He played outstanding today.
That completes our Crystal Palace blog. Unfortunately, it ends in defeat. We're out of the FA Cup. Now we turn our concentrations back to the league. We'll be back again on Saturday at the Eco Power Stadium for an early kick-off, 12:30 kick-off against Grimsby Town. Come and join us. Please like and subscribe. And as always, come on, Rovers!